What's going on, guys? Colin here, and we are at another weekly update for gaming news. So, all right, if you guys have been following along for last week, let's see, I have been uploading Doom stuff like crazy. I did beat it yesterday, so Doom is 100% done. I just have the rest of the footage that I need to upload for you guys. Let's see. We still got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan to get through. That shouldn't take long. I don't think it's really that long of a game. And I need to start uploading the Homefront: The Revolution for you guys, because I do have some videos for that as well, and I actually do need to hop back into it and start playing more. Even though, despite the fact that there's been several reviews that have come out for it of people basically hating on it, like it's not good, I guess. I don't know, because I didn't play it that much. Even if it is not that great, I'm still going to play through it. It'll still be on my channel. So, what else? Oh, let's see. As we speak right now, I'm actually downloading the new Hitman episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. Because we did Paris, then we did Sepianza. Now it's Marrakesh, Morocco. And I'm downloading that now. I'll be hopping into that sometime later on today. I'll be hopping into that. So we're going to have that footage as well going up today. Okay, guys. And let's see. One of the first things I wanted to hop in here to talk about, just because I just found it to be, I thought it was kind of cool and a nice thing in a way as well. So the first thing I want to talk to is, I didn't know this, but the director that is making the Warcraft movie, apparently David Bowie was his dad. Had no clue about that. But let's see what we got going on. Okay, so the Warcraft director Duncan Jones has spoken up to share a nice story about how she showed, or how he showed his father David Bowie an early cut of the film before he passed away. Speaking to the Daily Beast, Jones said his father was happy to see Jones pursuing his passion. I showed him an early cut of this and showed him some of the effect shots, Jones said. You know, for everyone else, he was one person. For me, he was my dad. And he always was interested in things I was working on. So I showed him what I was working on, and he was all excited for me and happy that I was doing the thing that I enjoyed doing in my life. Bowie passed away in January 2016, towards the end of production on Warcraft. His passing, was not only major life event that Jones and his family experienced during the making of the film, as his wife was recovering from breast cancer during production. Now Jones and his wife are expecting their first child in June, the same month Warcraft opens in the US. It's been a hard 3 years, so it's been a difficult time, Jones told Entertainment Weekly in April, but I'm proud of what we've done. Warcraft opens on June 10th in the US. It is already out internationally and has brought in $31.6 million at the box office, according to Deadline. The film stars Travis Fimmel, Paula Patton, Ben Foster, Dominic Cooper, Robert Kaczynski, and Toby Kebbell. And then it says, check out this roundup to see what other critics are saying. It's not the first video game movie this year, and it won't be the last. Animated movies based on Ratchet and Clank and Angry Birds come out early this year, while Assassin's Creed opens in December. And that is all I got on that one. I just wanted to just go over that with you guys, just because it was heart touching to me, that happened, and he talked about it, and it also made me feel sad that they're having their kid, and David Bowie's not going to be around for the child, so that kind of made me sad, and I just felt bad. But I'm sure the kid will definitely, he'll be okay. Excuse me for 1 second. Coffee. All right. Now the next little piece of info I want to go over with you guys. Injustice: Gods Among Us 2 is in development. NetherRealm Studios is working on a sequel to Injustice: Gods Among Us. It's fighting game set in the DC book universe. Citing sources familiar with the project, French gaming website gameblog.fr reports the sequel is in development for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The unnamed source has said the sequel will be announced soon and is aiming for a release of March 2017. As of yet, neither development NetherRealm nor publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment has teased plans for Injustice: Gods Among Us 2. GameSpot has contacted Warner Brothers for a statement. The first Injustice: Gods Among Us was released in April of 2013 for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. An Ultimate Edition featuring improved visuals and all post-release downloadable content was later launched for PS4 and Xbox One. Injustice takes place in an alternate universe where Joker unleashes a nuclear bomb on Metropolis and tricks Superman into killing Lois Lane and his son. In response, Superman establishes himself as High Counselor of a world government and begins a dictatorship. Batman leads a group of rebel forces, and the heroes and villains of the DC universe are forced to take sides. The video game spawned a successful, critically acclaimed comic book series, which is scheduled to end this year. An Injustice mobile game was also released for iOS and Android. The last game NetherRealm released was Mortal Kombat. As with Injustice, an updated version of this called Mortal Kombat XL was released for PS4 and PC. And that is all I got on that one, because, like I said, that one was a short one. Obviously, it's going to be a short one because they don't have too much on it right now. So, and then I just got one more thing for you guys. This week's news updates that I'm going over, they're pretty short ones for this week. I couldn't really, I didn't find any long ones that I found that I really wanted to share. So this week's, normally my videos have been ranging from, I don't know, I'm going to say 20 to 30 minutes for my news updates. I don't think this week I'm going to hit that, which, whatever, that's not a big deal. And then the last thing I wanted to go over, let's see here. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to go over is, obviously, I know everybody knows this by now, but the hugely, the game No Man's Sky, which is, everyone is, anticipating that they can't wait. Everyone's pumped up for it. Sadly enough, it got delayed. It got delayed until, let me see here. I have it in front of me. Okay, hold on. The rumors were right. Hello Games announced tonight that space game No Man's Sky is not going to make it out in June as previously expected. The PlayStation 4 and PC game will now land in August. Hello Games founder Sean Murray announced in a PlayStation blog post. In the post, Murray said No Man's Sky is coming along well, but some key moments needed more polish to bring them up to the developer's standards. I've had to make the tough choice to delay the game for a few weeks to allow us to deliver something special, he said. No Man's Sky is now scheduled to arrive on August 9th in North America, followed by August 10th in Europe and August 12th in the UK. We understand that this news is disappointing. Making this game is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but we are so close now and we're prepared to make the tough choices to get it right, Murray explained. The universe of No Man's Sky is incredibly vast, more than you can imagine. This is a type of game that hasn't been attempted before by a smaller team than anyone would expect, under an intense amount of expectation, he added. Previously, No Man's Sky was pegged to debut on June 21st, meaning this is almost a 2-month delay. Rumblings of the delay popped up on Wednesday when Kotaku heard from multiple sources that the ambitious space game was no longer on schedule for June. And that is all we got. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wrap. Like I said, this week's news updates were going to be short. Now, there was another thing that I did read about the whole No Man's Sky thing, which I just found to be absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, after he made the report that he had to delay the project, apparently he got a ton of death threats from people. Like, really? Really? It's a video game. That in no way, shape, or form should affect your life whatsoever. And if a delay is affecting your life to the point where you're willing to threaten the creator, you might need to think about going to see a psychologist. Just saying. Because I was waiting for the game to release in June, and then I found out it got delayed, and guess what? I didn't really care. It's not affecting my life whatsoever. Yes, I wanted to play it. But if they need more time to polish the game so it comes off as a better game, I'll deal with the delay. That's fine by me. I would rather play a game that is well polished instead of one that is buggy as crap. So, again, I just don't see the point in that. That is ridiculous if your life revolves around games that deeply that it affects you to threaten a creator of a game. That's just ridiculous. I mean, does a big portion of my life revolve around gaming? Yes, it does, because I run a YouTube gaming channel. I make gaming news every week for you guys. So, yes, a big portion of my world revolves around gaming. But I don't lose my shit when something gets delayed. But whatever. I just wanted to touch on that just because I found it to be ridiculous that tons of people gave him death threats. That's just, come on, guys. And he did reply back to it. Sean Murray, he did reply back to it with kind of a more of a sense of humor about it. He was like, "Oh, now we have the studios here looking like a Home Alone #pillow fort." But nonetheless, oh, and also the first guy that broke the news of No Man's Sky being delayed, people sent him death threats too. Because apparently it's his fault that he announced it to the world that it's being delayed. So just, anyways, that's just a very small thing I wanted to touch on because, like I said, I just found it to be absolutely ridiculous. But nonetheless, let's see, what do we got going on this week? This week is going to be obviously Hitman. I'm gonna finish off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hop back into Homefront: The Revolution, and I will start getting those vids up for you guys. I know it's taking me a little bit to do it, but I've been so busy between my gaming schedule and my work schedule, so it's been a little bit difficult for me to get everything. And over the weekend, I wasn't home. I was at a wedding, so didn't get many uploads going this weekend, that many. Alright, and I'm trying to think. Oh, I have Dishonored, but we're putting that to the side as when a month that I have is a little bit slower, I'll hop into that. We're also going to be getting Hard Reset Redux, because that game looked awesome. It's a first-person shooter sci-fi type game. I just saw a video on it. It looked really awesome. Now, I know the game originally came out in 2011 for PC only, but now the PlayStation was able to get their hands on it, and now they're making it for the PS4, and it's being released, from my knowledge, this Friday. But that is going to also be another game that I'm going to have to the side. When I get time, I will start playing that, and you guys will see that going up on the channel as well. Because as of right now, like I said, we have Hitman still, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles still, Homefront: The Revolution still, and then we're going to be getting into June, and June is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Another Hitman is supposed to be released. The Technomancer, and it was supposed to be No Man's Sky, but obviously that's not happening now. So, and then July. July actually might be the month where it slows down for me. July might be the month that I hop into Dishonored and the Hard Reset Redux, and the next Hitman that gets released in July as well. All right, guys, that's the update for everything that's going on with me, just so everyone has that going on and you know what the dealio is. All right, guys, that is all I got for you. Obviously, tune in next week on either Tuesdays or Wednesdays is when I upload my gaming news videos. Every once in a great blue moon, I get complications and it goes till Thursday. But I've only had that happen one time, and it was because my editing software stopped working correctly. So usually I do try to get it up on Tuesdays. If I can't, then I definitely have it up on Wednesdays. All right, guys. This is Colin, Cowabunga Gaming. Also, remember, guys, if you like the video, smash that like button for me. And if you want to become part of the Turtle Club, hit that subscribe button as well. And I really appreciate it, guys, because it definitely helps me out. And that's it for this week. I'll see you guys later next week. Be safe, guys. Love you. Deuces.